Okay, not too long ago we had clear skies, and now we have the geoengineered haze, and you can see it in the background there, of barium, aluminum, strontium, and most likely sulfur. These are the common materials they use to manipulate the weather. They call it geoengineering. We see a survivor. So this haze, all this haze here, is from these geoengineered clouds. These are jet trails that have sprayed this mix of aluminum, barium, sulfur, strontium, and who knows what. They could even be spraying Ebola, enterovirus, or some other disease-producing virus in the air. And most people don't even know it. Unfortunately, it's all on record. Commonly called aerosol spraying or solar radiation management programs. And so we actually had clear skies like those in the background there up until they started spraying. You can see there's probably I would say 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing. It looks like the wind is blowing up higher, greater than it is down here lower. You can see the lininess to these clouds. That line is almost parallel with that telephone wire right there. See how straight that is? All this haze is a result of those jet sprayed lines. This geoengineering program, unfortunately, I believe is creating microclimates and polluting the earth. It's killing trees and destroying the ozone layer. This chaff, the materials that they spray in the air here, is actually what it'll do is it'll grab moisture from the air and carry it wherever they want it to. And I can see now that this chaff, or whatever they call it, the geoengineering material, is moving quite rapidly. And you can see it. It's moving very rapidly. And we have no wind down here at this point on land. Then we have a fast-moving cloud up there, up above. So unless we publicly object to these experiments, we are by default agreeing to be a part of their experiment. And the crap keeps coming down, man. It's coming down right down on us, man. Barium, aluminum, sulfur, strontium. Who knows what it is? The public has no oversight on what they do. And most people don't know about it. It's because the media doesn't cover it. But unfortunately, the stuff that they're spraying is showing up in our water. It's polluting our food and our air. Respiratory illnesses have increased dramatically since they've been spraying. Okay, so how could that be a contrail? Look how long it's been lasting. So basically what we have is geoengineering. These jets are spraying materials such as barium, aluminum, strontium, and sulfur, supposedly to help combat global warming. Unfortunately, the chemicals are raining down on us. It's showing up in our soil, in our water, and our food. And the people who fly these jets think they're doing a good deed. They think they're helping to combat global warming in a scientific way. Unfortunately, Mother Nature can't do the math on the cap and trade Frankenweather effects. And it looks like you can see the lininess to these clouds. And these are all geoengineered clouds. Which also may be able to be manipulated by electromagnetic frequency. Some possible interaction here. But all this haze here, this is all geoengineered haze. This is the result of jet trails that have plumed out into large masses of haze. And unless you publicly object, then you are by default have agreed to be part of their geoengineering schemes, their geoengineering experiments. How could that be a contrail? Look how long that is, okay? That is not a contrail. That is a geoengineering trail. Contrail means condensation trail. It's like if you're walking outside on a very cold day and your breath steams up out in front of you. It's like if your breath were 12 miles behind you. And how could that be a contrail? This is geoengineering. Weather modification. 2014. Which will eventually have devastating effects on the environment. Only Monsanto will have seeds that will grow in soils polluted by barium, aluminum, strontium, and sulfur. They could actually be spraying anything. They could be spraying enterovirus, other viruses, Ebola, etc. Yet, the public just goes about their daily life, not looking up much at the sky, trying to keep up with the Joneses and the economy. Meanwhile, they're being bombarded with toxic chemicals from above. Okay, so you can see the haze is dropping down now. I can see it even over here. Over there I can see it. Here along the coast I can see the haze starting to drop down from the geoengineered clouds. This is all geoengineered weather. All geoengineered clouds. Strontium, barium, aluminum, sulfur. They could be spraying anything. It's all geoengineered clouds. You can see the haze here particularly. The haze is starting to drop down from the particulate matter they've been spraying. Aerosol injection, atmospheric aerosol injection. It actually hurts my eyes right now. It makes my eyes sting to stand out here and look at this crap. And here we have the halo effect of the toxic chemicals they've been spraying, the geoengineered sprays. Toxic skies. The halo effect of the toxic chemicals they use. Check out that weird sky. Geoengineered haze. It's all geoengineered weather. See noticeable crisscrosses here. Lines of clouds out over the ocean. We have the haze. Look at the noticeable haze that's dropping down. Okay, so here you can see the haze. It's dropping down from all these geoengineered clouds. These are all geoengineered clouds. Haze of toxic waste. Note the lines here. See this haze? It's dropping down. Here, all this haze is the crap that they've been spraying. Barium, aluminum, sulfur. See this haze? This is not fog, folks. This is geoengineering material.